This opening move is popular for its versatility and control of the center. Pawns gridlocked in the center for an interesting dynamic game. This develops the knight toward the center, attacks the black pawn, and prepares the castle. Black jumps the knight into the game to protect the pawn and reinforce the center. The Ruy Lopez gives white rapid development and a chance to castle early. d6 supports the e5 pawn and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. d4 takes space in the center, attacks the e5 pawn, and allows the dark-squared bishop to develop. Bishop d7 develops the bishop toward the center and breaks the pin on black's knight. Knight c3 develops the knight toward the center, defends the pawn on e4, and controls the d5 square. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Let's go. Castling kingside gets the king out of dodge and the rook ready to rumble. Solid trade, nothing crazy. Keeps things balanced. Even Steven trade, nothing crazy here. Even Steven trade, nothing crazy here. This move is the only one that works. What a find. Solid trade, keeps things even Steven on the board. Solid trade, nothing crazy, keeps things balanced. Recapture that piece. Developing that bishop, a solid opening choice. Strong choice, right on target, you love to see it. Castling same side, it's like a chess hug. Cozy and cautious. There was only one good move, and that was it. Dodging danger like a pro. The rooks are connected. Now they're vibing and ready to coordinate. The best option was to move a queen to a more active position. Solid move, nothing crazy. The better move was to move a queen to a more active position. Finally, white gets the last piece off the bench. Let's get this party started. Solid move, keeps things balanced. This threatens to win a queen through a fork. Phew, that bishop is now in a safe zone. Even Steven trade, nothing crazy here. The best option was to recapture a piece. This threatens to checkmate the king. This prevents the opponent from being able to checkmate the king. This move is the only one that works. What a find. Oof, that pinned pawn is feeling the pressure. That's a bodyguard move right there, keeping that pawn safe. Sacrificing the knight was brilliant. This one wins material. This just yeets the knight and shuts down the threat. What a move. Ladies and gentlemen, in this position, they sacrificed the queen. Pretty sure this wins material. This prevents the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. Sacrificing the queen was brilliant. This one wins material. This stops the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. Ladies and gentlemen, in this position, they sacrificed the rook! With correct play, this should win a queen. This permits the opponent to force eventual checkmate. What a move. Sacrificing the rook for checkmate. Brilliant. Okay, that was the only move. The checkmate threat continues. That blocks the check from the opposing rook. And that's game over.